Hey guys!
Hi!
So how's it been? It's been a while since we made a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to update you guys on
Mm-hmm.
what's happening on my American RN journey.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have a joke to do, say?
Mm-hmm. How can I cross the road to get to the other side?
Well, anyways, since we got a license, maybe some of you guys are thinking or assuming that I'm already working as a nurse. But yeah, that would be great. Yeah. But as of now, I'm still waiting on and processing the reciprocation or the transfer of my license here in Delaware from New York State. So it's been like how many months now? March, April, May. It's been like almost 6 months. And the things that's been happening is that the Delaware Board of Nursing has a like every state has their own um, rules or procedures that they follow, and here in Delaware as well as in Maryland state, if you're like out of practice for more than 5 years, you need to they're not gonna transfer your license right away. You're gonna either have you need to either have a 1,000 hours of practice or 4 years, and the minimum is 400 hours of practice or 2 years. Or if you don't have those, then you would have to go through a refresher school. So yeah, kind of like I did. I tried applying not on the state, not in New York State, but here. But all the institutions here are not gonna hire you unless you have a Delaware state license, of course, which is it makes sense. So yep, that's what's been going on now. It's been like a month. I'm still waiting for my CES from the CGFNS.
Yep. And my dad's gonna go to school and he's gonna study again.
Yep. Yeah, I'm leaning more on the refresher course. But for you guys who are international nurses, and I would suggest mainly to, especially there in the Philippines, to do your NCLEX first before you come here, because if you come here, it takes time to do your NCLEX. And if you're like working in the Philippines already, you're practicing your RN license, then if it takes time and if you've been out of school for more than 5 years, then you're gonna undergo what I'm undergoing right now.
Yep.
So yep, that would be my best take for you guys, to do your NCLEX first, then come here. But if you are already here and you've been like out of practice for more than 5 years, then I would suggest that you look up for refresher courses, a school, university that offers a refresher course in the state that you're going. And if you are just applying for your NCLEX, your license, I would suggest to apply for a state that is a member of the compact states. So because like that's one of the thing. If your state, your license is the state of your license is a member of the compact state, you don't need to do reciprocity to practice on the other state, which is a member of the compact state. Unlike New York State, yeah, New York is a standalone state, so it's not a member of the compact. That's why I'm having this what do you call this speed bump. So yeah, because like in Delaware, mainly in Delaware state, that I can say I've called them before, way back before I got my license, is that if you're more than 5 years out of school, they're not gonna let you sit for NCLEX on Delaware, for Delaware state. And if you do have a license, you pass your NCLEX, and you don't what I mentioned, you don't have at least 4 years or 2 years of experience as an RN in the US, then it's gonna take time. You're gonna encounter a hurdle, just like what I'm encountering right now. And aside from that, they require you to have they're just gonna verify the nurse from the nurses that you are licensed on another state, and then your background check, and then the CES. That's all that they require. Unlike the Maryland state, which is I'm considering also to applying now, because like it looks like Maryland is a little bit lenient on their policy or their rules, is that Maryland state would just require you to have your license. This is for the reciprocity I'm talking about. They're just gonna require you for the fingerprint, the nurses, and then the fingerprint is for the background check, by the way. The CES for your CGFNS, and if you are an international graduate, and if the country that you graduated in is not either New Zealand, Australia, or the United Kingdom, then they would require you to take your IELTS or your what do you call this? I forgot. I forgot actually. Yep, you need to take an English test.
Yep.
That's it.
My
It's either the IELTS or the TOEFL. Yep, TOEFL IBT.
And I need to remember that.
Yep, I need to remember that. I've been like to all this.
Yeah.
So yep, that's just the requirement of Maryland. And in Maryland state, if you do apply for them and you're like out of practice for more than 5 years, hence especially for those Filipinos who are applying here, I'm just conveying my experience in doing the application in Maryland. I haven't finished it yet, so to speak, but yeah, if you're more than 5 years out of practice and you complete all the requirements, then they would issue you an inactive license already. They're gonna give you a Maryland license, but in an inactive state, meaning you cannot practice. You cannot practice as a registered nurse, but you can use that when you undergo a refresher course. They don't need you to have. There's no other way. If you're like more than 5 years out of practice, you do really need to undergo a refresher course in the state of Maryland, and that by the schools, they're gonna require you to have an inactive license. And in order for you to activate that, so you can like work as a nurse, is that you need to undergo a refresher course, which is like makes sense. Unlike here in Delaware, you either can have an experience or a refresher course, which in the state of Delaware, there are only a handful of schools and universities that offer the refresher course. One of them is the University of Delaware, and then the Delaware State University, which they don't have it right now, and the Del Tech, which they don't offer it also right now, and it costs money, of course. Yep, that's what's going on with my RN journey in the US right now. So I will update you guys more, And yep, like what I mentioned earlier, if you are trying to come to America, I would really suggest for you to take your NCLEX while you are working as an RN wherever you are, because that would help you in the down the road coming here. But if you are not and you are still on the process of coming here and you are not practicing, well, I would suggest you better start practicing, because and also apply for a state that is a member of the compact states.
Yep.
That would be nice, and that would help you a lot in your journey also. So again, we're gonna update you down the road, and if I do the refresher course, I'm gonna include you guys in that journey, so we can see what's I'm gonna learn, you're gonna learn. So let's do that. Okay. So if this help you, if my videos are helping you guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. So whenever I have an update, whenever we have an update, then you will see. So always stay positive. These are just hurdles. It's not a hill or a mountain to climb on.
And
it's just a hurdle.
And it's not a guitar to play.
Yep, and I hope that some of you guys by now have already passed your NCLEX and gotten your license. Well, if not, then let's take this journey together, and I will update you guys. And the thing that we promised, the did you know thing, is we'll still gotta do that. I'm gonna show you. I've already started doing it. See, you see that blackboard? That's Chuchai's blackboard. We already wrote some stuff there. I'm just like trying to figure out like how to do it better and how you guys would understand better. Okie dokie.
And I also wrote this: how to work as a nurse.
Yeah, look at that. See, she's helping us. Okie dokie. I guess that's it for now. It's been we're just planning to make a short video update. And see you on the next video, guys.
Okay.
Just don't forget to subscribe and, well, be patient.
And bye.
Enjoy. Bye.